Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite recipes. It's something which my mom used to make all the time when I was growing up. This recipe of the stuffed buns is everything comforting to me. It's warm, it's hearty, and it really fills you up. So this is something which my mom used to make a lot at home, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you guys today. My name is Dhivya Sahadevan and I am a lifestyle vlogger here on YouTube, and if you find this video interesting, do check out my channel, and if you do like that as well, make sure you click that subscribe button. It really helps me grow my channel. So now that that's out of the way, let's head to the kitchen. So to start off making the buns, we need all-purpose flour and we need 3 cups. 3 cups can be any cups of your choice, and depending on the portion you're trying to make. So this is the cup I'm using, and by the way, this is my mommy's hands. So we're going to measure out 3 cups, and to this we're adding a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to be adding active instant dry yeast. So we need 3 teaspoons of the yeast and 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. I don't want it to be overly sweet because it's a savory dish, so that's why we're keeping it to 2.5. And to this you add 1/4 cup of regular vegetable oil. Give this a good mix with your hands just to incorporate everything together. And now we go ahead and add in the water. You will need approximately 2 cups of water, and again you're going to use the same cup for measurement. So you're going to use the same cup, and 2 cups of that should do to kind of bring your dough together. And don't worry if you feel the dough is too sticky. It's meant to be like that. You will see as we keep kneading. It's starting to come together now. So you want to, once it's kind of come together, I'm just going to move it to my tabletop and then start kneading it and just really working the dough. And if you have a scraper like this, it just helps to kind of work with the dough. If not, you can just use your knife as well. And it makes it a little easier if you kind of oil your hands or have some flour on your hands. And as you work with it, you'll notice that the dough gets even more sticky. Don't worry, this is how it's meant to be. So when it gets really difficult to work with, just take a little bit of flour on your hands, and that should really help to kind of work with the dough. And when you feel that you've mixed it enough, transfer it to your bowl. And now you want to keep this for at least 10 to 15 minutes until it kind of doubles in size. So you're going to keep that there, keep it aside. Meanwhile, now we're going to make our stuffing, and for that you need 1 onion chopped. You need some garlic, some red chilies, some curry leaves. Honestly, the stuffing is anything that you want to fill in your buns. And I'm using here chicken. This is already boiled with some salt, turmeric and pepper, and I've just grinded this out to get it kind of minced up. And now in a pan which has some oil, I'm just going to fry out my garlic and chilies. And once it's lost that rawish kind of smell, you need to go ahead and add in your onions. Again, saute your onions for a few minutes. And once the onion has kind of softened, you go ahead and add in your chicken and of course the salt. And it's really that's all we're doing. We want to keep the stuffing pretty simple so that the flavor of the breads really come out. And I've added a little bit of masala or garam masala powder here. And then I'm just going to kind of saute this until all that moisture of the chicken is kind of evaporated, and we have a nice dry mix. Adjust the salt at this point. And then once this is my mix completely ready, and I'm going to wait until this completely cools. And once that is completely cooled, you can take your bread dough, and you should see that it should have doubled in size and looks nice and puffy like this. And I'm going to take the tray where I want to bake the buns, and use some parchment paper, or you can just lightly oil it if you don't have the parchment paper. And now you can take small portions of your dough, and using the mix which is completely cooled. I'm saying it needs to be completely cooled, else it's not going to hold together in your dough. Put a nice 1 tablespoon of the stuffing into your dough and seal your dough. You need to make sure that the bun is sealed well, otherwise it's going to crack when it bakes. So make sure you're sealing it well and there are no holes at the back. And that looks like a really pretty bun which is ready. So do the same thing for the remaining portion. And I had some little beef fry left at home, we just made this, so I'm just using that to fill a couple of buns as well. So really it's totally up to you, what you want to fill your buns with. So yeah, get creative. And now that that's done, we're going to cover this and keep it for another 10 minutes to kind of rise. And it goes and looks like this. It's nicely risen to form nice soft buns. And this is now ready to go into the oven at 220, a preheated oven at 220 degrees. And it takes about 15 minutes max. When you see it's nice and brown, that's when it's ready, and it smells amazing at this point. But it's not ready yet. We want to kind of melt in some beautiful butter over these buns. It just makes it a little bit more soft, adds in that really buttery goodness on top of it. And make sure you use salted butter. I think that just salt just lifts it up. And you can see how beautifully soft these buns are. And these are the buns which were stuffed with beef over here, and it's really really tasty. And you can see these are the chicken buns, and just taking a bite out of this, it's really tasty, really filling and hot. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. This recipe is also really versatile. You can, really change the stuffing to whatever you like, or just even make it as plain buns. And you can even use this recipe to make pizza bases. So there's a whole lot of stuff you can do with this recipe just by, knowing to make the base of the buns. So if you do try this out, do let me know on the comment section below. Is this how you generally make your recipes? I know there's a lot of recipes on, how to make breads and buns. So if you think this is different, or if there's something else that you do and works for you, do let me know on the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Till then, take care. It's me, Dhivya, signing out.
Yummy!